as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And able to break one tackle. But then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Again, it's Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Chargers 0. Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 17 yards.
First carry from Najee Harris. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Come on, come on. Set. Pump, set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That is caught. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go. Here we go. No, no.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in his 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And the Colts 1st down.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Richardson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, picked off by Zaire Franklin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. 2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover.
Here we go. Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Richardson forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack that moved him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution in the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Like certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That complete to Downs. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
21 at the 2-yard line.
From his own end zone, Herbert. He'll find Najee Harris. And shedding through the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it at around the 40. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He's got it to the 43 here.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And this taken in by Downs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Richardson out of the shotgun. Buying time to his left. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Taylor will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line, so if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
Here's Taylor again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown.
Josh Downs from a yard out. And the Colts have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, It actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert now. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Herbert back to the air. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Will Dissly, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A give for Taylor running right side. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Stuffing him behind the line there. That's Dayon Henley. Really nice play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And he's got Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards that time for number 14.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 64 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Colts have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback will. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
Play brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about.